Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Hype, the live blog of hospitality and Traveltech. As you know, this is going to be a live streaming running every month, and we love here in Hyperguest always to showcase some innovation, talking about latest trends in Traveltech, sometimes in revenue management, sometimes in distribution. But today we have a very nice person, very nice company guest in our show. And actually, it's going to be really fun because we are going to make some real taste on a very innovative solution for a telephone booking system which is driven by artificial intelligence. So the guest is here ready. So let's welcome him on board and show a clip very quickly. Hi, John. Good afternoon. Welcome on board. How are you?
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Enzo. Thanks for inviting Bookline to be part of this interesting and very important community of hype. Thank you so much.
Thank you really for joining me. When we met, when we showed me the product, the immediate reaction was we need to make a live and show this to the audience because really it's going to be disruptive and very fun the way and the way you are going to show how actually this tool is working, and it's actually a great way to perform direct booking. So for the direct booking lovers, this is going to be a really interesting and insightful episode. So before we
Totally.
to the specific conversation, to the focus, we like to share about your background, your profile, your history. So just give us a little of yourself.
Well, thank you so much again. And just to let you know, the reason why you're doing this is because when I met you, I gave you the chance to see the live demo yourself. And that gave you the same impression you want your audience to have with the bookline system. So I know this is why you like it, and this is why we are here today. Well, my name is Joan, and I work in Bookline. I'm the head of hotels right now. What we're doing is to make sure that hotels can sell more directly. My background is in revenue management in the consulting industry. I was developing a booking engine in the past. I was also working in a big revenue management consulting, one of the most important under my personal opinion. I also built a tech company, which is a productivity software. And this journey brought me to where I am today. My background skills is basically technology and revenue management. 100%, like if you put them both together, you understand that technology helps everyone to make more revenue. And if they know how to do it smarter, they can sell more directly. And that's the main idea. We can boost sales and avoid paying so many commissions, which is what everyone wants. They want to sell more. That's the whole thing.
The claim, yeah, I like it. Right.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
John, let's dive into the topic. Okay. So I know you have some slides ready. If you can, I'll put them up. I see now you have a WhatsApp page
Yeah.
open.
Let me show you very quick some information about Bookline if we want to know more. I don't want to waste your audience time, but I would like to share some information about Bookline. Bookline is a company that has built their foundations in the restaurant industry. What we basically do is when they want to connect with you, if you are not available, we want to be the first contact over the phone, over the voice. Your customer experience starts with the very first contact, and many people still contacts with your business, hotels, restaurants, hospitals, and amusement parks, travel agencies over the phone. But sometimes there is not enough availability or there is not enough people. So basically, What we do know is that 60% of the hotel customer expect to have 24/7 customer support, and that's hotels because hotels are open 24 hours. And 80% of the hotel customers will be willing to use a chatbot. Today, we know chatbots are already available if it meant getting faster response to their queries. Basically, Bookline knows that for the voice as well, because nobody thought 5 years ago that a chatbot was something that would be available on the WhatsApp, WeChat, Telegram, or the website of the hotel. Now we can see that over the phone. I cannot hear you just in case you're on mute, okay? Estás en mute, just in case. You are on mute, just in case. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, no, I'm here. I'm here.
Perfect. So basically, our value is to optimize employees' time. We don't believe that employees should be not like don't want anyone to get fired. Let's be honest. We just want existing sales managers, reservation managers, and front office within the hotel to have better time and optimized time. We want to automate the task from the voice, which is something that not everyone is doing so far. We want to decrease or improve the costs and improve the customer experience and reduce missed opportunities, which is what I think what we do. We boost opportunities. We have more than 600 customers and including restaurants. We are processing, let me tell you some KPIs important ones. We are delivering more than 10 million euros in revenue on a monthly basis to all our customers. I
Is
mean,
there a way you can switch some of this in my bank account, Don?
not yet, not yet, but I hope
I'm
you can have your own hotel soon, and we can become one of your custom. You can become one of our customers. So we are generating more than 50,000 phone calls. We are actually last Friday, our team told us that we have spoke already with 5% of the Spain population. Just for you to understand, and our conversion rate is more than 10 percentage. That means that from every 10 phone calls we convert at least one reservation for every single phone call for hotels and restaurants. So that doesn't depend on us because sometimes the hotels or the restaurants, they don't have availability, and if they cannot have availability we cannot sell more, but you can boost opportunities to recover those reservations and because of Bookline. And the services we offer is a reservation management tool and a frequent asked questions tool, and at the same time we also work on the reservation reminders and survey and feedback over the voice. Okay, basically, I'm not going to show you this today because what we will see today is this example right here. So if you want to stop sharing the screen and we can continue discussing about the tool, I will show a live demo of this today.
That's what I'm looking for, really. Uh, Again, to the audience, stay there, don't move, because now you see how this tool is working in real time. I did the test personally; it was very helpful. At the the worst things, guys, when you call an hotel and you wait long and you don't get an answer, you get annoyed, for these kind of things. And we all do things, in the way bookings nowadays are processing, mostly online, through OTA, through any other, digital channel. But let's don't forget that mobile, the telephone, is still a key channel. And if managed and structured in a way that this actually is converting, it's a huge amount of money, really. It's a huge amount of
Let's
money.
put in context. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not only then the conversion here, it's also the possibility to track things in a very efficient way because it's not like really a human conversation in the initial stage at least. And the way you can track and collect data from those calls is incredible because you can actually, uh, according to what I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong, Johan, you can convert later also for dates you are 100% occupied, for example, in the hotel. If you have a lot of calls, of course, during the peak of the season and you don't have availability, the data you're able to collect on those calls in order to push in a different dates, it's helping you not only, optimizing the process of the booking, but trying to fill some room available in a low, occupancy moments, right? So, yeah.
l- let's put in context people and audience right here. What we basically do is that we are the sales manager for the hotel or the reservation manager of any accommodation and restaurant over the phone with AI voice technology with no human intervention. If we need the assistance of a human, we can do it. But what Enzo is trying to explain here is that if we capture an opportunity where any hotel has no availability, we can understand when that availability was requested. And depending on the integrations we can develop with the booking engines, we can later try to convert that reservation because we can understand that there was a new availability recovered because of the channel manager inventory was up again, or the booking engine, or the hotel can contact them back with a human support to offer them an alternative based if you are a group hotel or a hotel chain or any other type of business which has other partner accommodations. You can offer them and you cannot lose the business opportunity, and we can do that with and without human intervention. We like to say that humans are important because customizing the proposal is extremely important to build a sales relationship with the customer. But if we don't have that chance to put a human in the whole process, we can do that with fully automated voice reservations by doing inbound and outbound phone calls. And at the same time, we can do it over the WhatsApp through Telegram, through WhatsApp, and any other messaging system which has any availability because according the customer which is trying to contact with us. So that's I wanted to put in context our audience because we are a reservation agent with voice AI over the phone, and this is what we will see today. Okay, so is if you don't mind, let's move forward. Let's give it a try with the demo. I have my phone right here. I have a real hotel client which I asked it then permission to do this demo. So don't worry, we will mess up today with their KPIs. I will write down the number of the hotel right here later so everyone can call to the hotel and see all of the features they use. The hotel is the Hotel Bonalba, which is in Alicante here in Spain. So I'm going to make that phone call now if you don't mind. Okay, Enzo? Okay, just in case you are on mute, okay?
I was saying the name of the hotel is Hotel Bonalba.
Hotel Bonalba, see. If you want, you can search for the name and you can write it down so we can see the number and everyone can see that it's a real hotel. It's not something that we have made up because some people think that it's easy to put like a fake demo. But I like to tell people that we don't need that. We can show them a real customer, okay?
That's good.
So let me make that phone call now and let's see how it's developing. Okay, hold on one second.
Bienvenido al Hotel Bonalba. Para hablar en castellano. Good evening. Thank you for calling the Bonalba Hotel. Are you calling to book a room? To book for New Year's Eve? To book an event? To book at the spa? To book for golf? Or for other inquiries?
I would like to book a room, please.
How many rooms would you like to book?
One room.
Please say or dial how many rooms your reservation would be for.
One.
Great. What is your entry date?
Sunday.
For Sunday. Okay. How many nights would you like to stay?
2 nights.
For how many adults?
2 adults.
All right. For how many children?
0.
To continue, we need to send you a WhatsApp. Do you authorize us?
Yes. Yes.
Please, could you let us know if you authorize us to send you a WhatsApp to this number?
Yes.
Perfect.
There
We
you
have
go.
just sent you a WhatsApp so that you can complete your reservation through our website. Thank you very much for your trust. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Oh, that's something important. We have a 60 percentage rate of people telling thank you to our system, and I don't. Well, basically, as you can see here, I just received a message from on my WhatsApp, and here, if I click, you will see where I go. Basically, I'm going to the booking engine of the hotel, which is in real time. It's going to show me if there is any availability for Sunday, and basically will show me
The date
the
the date you required, you recognize
yeah.
exactly it was Sunday the check-in, all right?
Exactly. So I asked it for the Sunday for 2 nights, for one room and two adults, and it's showing me the real time availability. I just need to go through the booking process and finish my reservation. What I'm actually doing is that I'm converting any opportunity that you cannot answer over the phone into a real time availability over the email right now. And so this is one of the features we do. Then what if you say more than 30 nights? What if you say more than 5 rooms? What if you say more than 1,000 nights? The system understands and recognizes what are you pretending to do, and we connect with the with the right stakeholder within the hotel. For the sales and group department, we send more than 5 rooms. We don't send them to the booking engine. What we do right now, what just happened is that the hotel receive an email with all of the information about this call, and they can prioritize based on the full list of phone calls they are getting. They can decide who they want to call to, because they know how important is that reservation, or they know if they have availability or not, or they
John,
know that yes.
quick question from Anthony Crasto.
Yeah,
Hi, the tool available globally?
is the tool is available globally. If you have a hotel, it just depends on the tech company that manage and handles your voice and phone lines. That's going to be all. If you have a company that can build a redirection of the phone calls to my assistant over the phone, or if we need to develop where we can give you out a phone number, we will. I don't know where Anthony is. If he's in Italy, we have a customer in Italy, we have restaurants in Italy, we have hotels in Italy, just in case.
In how many languages you support this solution?
Right now we have 7 languages, and we can develop one language at least every month. It depends on the priorities and the number of customers. Like right now we have a client with more than 14 hotels in Croatia, and we are considering to open Croatian, like to speak in Croatian, but still not
Great.
something that we push.
Right.
Spanish, English, Catalan, um, uh, German, Italian, Portuguese, and French. 7 in total. Yes.
That's really interesting. Tell me a little bit more, what happened with all those data if the hotel is not available, how you recover this booking later, what
Well,
other type of information you are able to collect and install in your CRM. So it's not only, really, of course, the booking conversion here is the main goal, but around that, there are a lot of other insights, I've seen on your product.
yeah. The
You share the
important and so yeah. And so the important is not about. Um, some people think that we want to become the every single reservation for the hotel, but we have hotels that they only use us for the group and sales department. For example, they have a huge group and sales gathering and events, meetings, congress. They have a mice department, a full mice department in a hotel chain, and after 5 p.m., after 6 p.m., there's no one available. And something of the things that we do really cool is that, okay, i can I can answer the phone after 5 tones. If no one answers, I can take the phone call. I can gather the information. After, I can try to send the phone call to someone within your team. If your team doesn't answer, they will have an email with all of the information. They can call them back from 9 to 5, from Monday to Friday. What if Sunday and Saturday there's no one available? We will answer every single hour from Monday to Friday, but Saturdays and Sundays we take care of the whole conversations for all of the reservations. For example, number two.
Another question, sorry to interrupt you, John. Does this technology serve only the accommodation? What it could offer to travel company on booking engine? I don't think this is gonna be a
Oh
vertical
no,
you are offering solution, but
no. We do
you
have travel agencies right now. We are developing two projects for travel companies. One in Latin America that they have more than 50,000 phone calls on a day on a monthly basis, more than 50,000 phone calls. So that's important.
really,
And sorry,
really interesting.
yeah. I mean, they have they have a lot of corporate clients, and these corporate clients they call and they want the corporate clients don't care about the price. They just call and they need a reservation. They just say, I need a hotel for tomorrow in New York City, and I need a taxi from the hotel to the airport, and backwards. And they want to send that to their travel agencies, but the these people don't send emails. They just make phone calls, or they
Sure.
want they we can understand which phone call is calling. We know if the phone, like if you call me Enzo, I can see that you're calling me, so we can do the same. We can determine it. If you are calling, we know from the CRM where we need to deposit this request and who is calling us, so who we need to assign this specific phone call and how important that phone call is. For example, you asking me something before, and if the phone call is for the next 5 days, I can prioritize the phone call instead of if it's a reservation that is going to happen in a month or 2 months. Because depending on the urgency, I can take care of that phone call. So I am not reducing the call center departments, but I'm optimizing the time of the call center department because they are busy. So if they don't have to handle the phone call because it's not an urgency and it's not immediately something that they need to take over, I can take over of that phone call in a couple of hours, not instantly. And that's something that hotels and travel and call centers across hotel chains are not understanding yet. They need to prioritize the phone call in order to take care of the phone call. The customers is calling because they are planning their travel. Depending when they call, we can take
Show,
over that phone call.
show me some performance. I remember
Yeah,
you had
unfortunately, unfortunately is in here I have. Let me show you this. This is I like this customer because this is a camping and
can you
I
enlarge a little bit
wider. Hold on. Here
on the size? The text
is that
size is a little small.
it's too small. Okay, hold on. What about now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, basically, these were the first 10 days of a camping company. I never thought that campings had such an important challenge. But now I understand campings because they have like 2,000 bungalows in one huge piece of land. And they have hundreds of customers at the same time trying to book and calling. So in the first 10 days, we handle 584 phone calls. That was an average of 2.43 phone calls per hour. Half of the phone calls were for doing standard consulting, like, hey, I want to double check my reservation, and other inquiries, but 49% of their phone calls were reservations. Imagine having 584 phone calls, and 50% of those phone calls were actually real phone calls, to book directly. So we sent 286 WhatsApp messages to all of their customers, where we understood that 40% of those phone calls were for bungalows, and 59.1% of those phone calls were for parcelas. So imagine that you can prioritize depending on the month, wherever month you are targeting. If you have the historical data like revenue managers, you can optimize more the visibility of your parcelas, or I mean pitches or bungalows across your camping or your website or your distribution. And that's just because I'm telling you what is the interest over the phone, and I can customize the message. For example, if you book today, I can offer you a 5% discount over our pitches or our bungalows, and you
In
can
general,
you can.
sorry to interrupt. In general, this is related when you mentioned revenue. it's obvious that it's still nowadays like 20 years ago. When you approach the date is where you increase the demand, the phone calls, the number of
Exactly.
bookings, and of course the
Exactly.
people are searching for an accommodation solution close to the date are the one that are more open and flexible to pay higher. And this way you can measure the volume of phone calls you receive close to the dates and try to understand how to manage your availability across your distribution mix and make sure that you save more availability under the dates to assign allocate to doing those phone calls because you are paying less cost of distribution.
But the only thing that I can tell you is that this was on the month of August, and that was really late where we didn't optimize the assistant. Today, this assistant is like 200 percentage more optimal than before. But this will just tell you when at what time you really need somebody taking over the phones in order to make more sales. I mean, what I'm trying to tell you is that no, don't let me handle the phone call. Let me help you understand which phone calls you need to hand over to your real people in order to make better sales. Because I don't want hotels or campings or restaurants to stop taking over the phone. I want them to optimize their revenue opportunities by understanding their analytics over the phone. And we can build that because you don't need everyone at every single time during the 24 hours of the day. But what if after 6 p.m., we are taking over phone calls, we're handling groups, we're handling long stays, we're handling and taking over any kind of phone calls. And tomorrow morning, when somebody calls in the morning at 9 a.m., I'm giving them the chance to call them back, and your call center is not just a static call center that take over inbound phone calls. They will start investing time building outbound phone calls, right? That's the
Fantastic.
idea. That's the idea. And so the KPIs that you want me to tell people is more based on how important it is to understand when people is calling you so you can optimize your operational costs. And that's something we are actually building.
Yeah.
Those KPIs will give you that information. And of course, we the same way that any booking engine on or any technology allows you to build a heat map. Imagine having a heat map that we're building right now, that you will understand when is the check-in time that people is calling you most, which is the time of the day, at what time during the whole day, like specific hours, people is calling you. Let me tell you something super clever. Hotels have a call center from 9 to 5, and people call from 4 to 10 every single day more often than 9 to 5. You knew that? They hire people 9 to 6, but there is more people calling 4 to 10 than no other time. You know, and that's the way how has been working. Number one. Number two, people do the check-in after 3 p.m., and you have a check-in time super busy from 3 till 7 p.m. So your front office agents cannot answer the phone at all. And when people leave, the people who is supposed to take over the phone calls reservations, your front desk is supposed to take over also those phone calls. When Because imagine people planning their travel, they look at the phone, they look at their experience over the when they are at the office, but when they really call is when they leave the office, and you know that they leave when they are going home. They leave when they call when they are in the car, when they are go home, when they are in the bus, when they are in their time after they shut off the work hours. So that's something between 6 to 10. So that's when we actually
I,
optimize
wa-
phone calls. Dime.
I want to share I couldn't get the name of the hotel and the phone numbers because I want to share this right now. If you
Hotel
can,
Bonalba. Yeah, can I write it?
yeah, yeah, you can post this on the comments directly on LinkedIn, or you can write me here in the private chat, and I copy paste and show this.
Okay, let me write it down for you. Hotel
You try
Bonalba.
it really because okay, this is the name of the hotel.
Oh, let me get you the number. Hold on. Hotel Bonalba Alicante. But I will also give you other like another property, which is a super cool property. Let me tell you why. They never answer the phone call. I'm gonna
Uh,
give you one property that they never answer. They capture the business intention and they call them back. So hold
so
on.
this telephone related to Hotel Bonalba or another one?
No, that's the Hotel Bonalba, the one I just sent you. And this one right here is a camping that they are super busy and they never answer the phone call. This is Camping Don Cactus. They have an internal number for their customers within the hotel, but if someone calls which is not at the hotel, this one, they
Okay,
have a phone.
it's like a hotline here. So Hotel Bonalba, call now 965 959595. So if you are calling from outside Spain, don't forget to add the 20 code
Plus
because they
34. Plus 34, yes.
call me
So,
now.
and so the idea about this is just getting started. You know, we can do so many things, and it's just that, for example, we have a customer that they have a parking issue. People goes to their hotel and they they call more often to ask for the parking area, and we build a parking feature that now every customer, every hotel can send in a message saying this is where you need to book your parking, and they captured the information. We send it to the by email to the hotel. They contact them back, and we even have like a contact by WhatsApp. They click on the WhatsApp and they keep chatting with the customer over the WhatsApp because they don't want to handle these phone calls over the
Sure.
phone. you know
Yeah.
and now listen, we have even a new thing. Day pass in the Mallorca, Ibiza, and Menorca. The day pass, which is something extremely important because many hotels are developing this strategy to optimize revenue now. Day pass is becoming extremely important right now. So we are building, like, are you calling to book a day pass? And we build the day pass sales for them as well.
All right, John, I think I share all the information, including scrolling
You're
your name. If people want
you're
to get
you're missing my information. Let me put you my email, and they know the company name just in case they want to contact me directly, and we
yeah,
can discuss about these challenges. And they also have me on LinkedIn. But and so let me ask you something. I know you have a lot of experience in the tech industry. My question um, is related to your first question. The chance of recovering a reservation with booking engines today, how complicated it is right now. Like, as you can see it, no, if they don't leave you their email because they subscribe to your loyalty program, it's maybe impossible, right?
yeah, but it's not only about recovering through the booking system. Okay, this is one channel. The telephone is another channel. The point is
Eso
how
es.
you collect, how you convert more selling thanks to the phone call you are losing. And here it's not about taking, and I think this is really incremental revenue in some cases because there are many people, especially people not probably so digital oriented, that the initial conversation they prefer to have a phone call. Again, is not a human person answering, but the feeling is like you are talking to someone, you are giving some clear direction, the type of booking you are looking to book, and then you have a straightforward feedback on WhatsApp, which is a very common tool everyone is using, and from there you just click and go to the booking engine and complete the reservation. I mean, it's a great way, again, to enrich this channel of phone calls, which nowadays I think is one of the lowest performing channel. And
Yeah,
actually, I've seen hotels hiring people, especially big hotels, big resorts, are hiring people only to manage phone calls because they have returning clients, and somehow they have a kind of people that the first stage, the first step is always a phone call. So I think this is the opportunity.
I mean, for me, it's just what you just said. I have always been obsessed about building, optimizing distribution channels, and I think that optimizing the phone call channels has been always like a honestly, some companies they have it as a cost instead of a developing strategy. Why? Because the you need to train people so much. You need to train sales managers, reservation managers. They are not well skilled when you hire them. You need to train them. You need to spend the proper time looking for the right person who can speak multiple languages like Spanish, English, Italian, French, maybe Russian, maybe your market. So,
No,
and then you need to outsource this when you have a sales manager within your company. This is something that I tell hotels. You have a sales manager and they don't answer the phone calls of the reservation department. They are sales managers. They are looking for business, but through your inbound phone calls, you're getting group reservations. And when you miss that opportunity, your reservation, your front desk department is so busy that they cannot catch your business. Even though if they are transferring the phone call to the sales department, like, I would like to make a group reservations. Okay, you send it to the group and they don't answer because they are not already available or their phones is ringing and ringing and it's not available. We capture that information and you can boost your sales in that matter. I mean, it's what you just said. It's developing a new distribution channel that I think that has always been offline managed. And for the first time, I think we can handle that with a sassification of the voice. That's how I call it. Trying to sassify and
I like
trying to
this.
sassify the voice. That's it. We're trying to sassify the voice because that's the future right now. We haven't spoke about AI or ChatGPT or generative AI. I think we need to take advantage of this. And the hospitality industry is just talking about how cool your trip can be. No,
Yeah.
how great we can reduce costs and improve sales. That's the
With this
point.
one, man, I will to thank you because we are at the end of the
Thank
time
you.
schedule. I want to again invite the audience to get in touch with you to try the tool. If you have seen those numbers and name of the hotels we showed before, feel free to try and call them. Maybe book a hotel if you want to come over in Spain. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. Thank you, Joan, for joining us. Thank you, and
I see you in Fitur. Thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
ciao, ciao.
Ciao.